We followers of Jesus don't like to think about the idea that we're at war. But the Bible is pretty clear. We are at war with the kingdom of darkness. And if we're at war, then it's time we start making some really strategic decisions. Hi, my name is Brett Parks, and my wife and 4 daughters are obeying the calling of our King Jesus to go into overseas missions to the city of Berlin, Germany. We've spent the last 20 years in full-time ministry here in the state of Indiana, the last 15 of which have been here at Valley Church in Terre Haute. The Lord has given us a great church, and we are deeply rooted here with loving relationships. So why would we pack up everything, take our family, and move across an ocean? Well, the short answer to that is because Jesus told us to. But in order to go, we need your support. And recognizing that you and your church want to be good stewards of the money that God has given you and the resources that He's given you, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about why Berlin is such a strategic place. As you likely know, in Matthew 28, Jesus gave His church her mission. Go into all the world and make disciples, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I've commanded you. And for the last 2,000 years, the church has faithfully obeyed this mission. Berlin is a large city, the scope of which is a little bit bigger than New York City. It's less densely populated, though it still has 3.85 million residents. And what makes Berlin so strategic is both the need and the opportunity. The need is great. Though Germany is the birthplace of the Reformation and there are beautiful cathedrals all over the country, most cathedrals are museums now, or coffee shops, or sit empty. They're tourist attractions. Of the 3.85 million residents in the city of Berlin, less than 1% consider themselves evangelical Christians. But you see, it's not just the need that makes Berlin exciting for us. It's also the opportunity. If we are to make disciples of all nations, it would be impossible for us to take our family to every nation. But if there were a place that the nations were coming to, one central location, then that place would be important. Berlin is that place. Though Berlin is the capital city of Germany, more than half of its residents are now foreigners. There are 170 countries represented in the city of Berlin alone, including 19 unreached people groups. And one of the major draws that we can use to our advantage is the English language. This is why upon arriving, we can get to work immediately. Though Corinne and I will go to language school in order to maximize our relationships with the people there. Both churches that we will serve are international churches with dozens of countries represented among the congregation, and their services are offered in the English language. A major focus of ours will be on students, specifically university students. There are campuses of universities surrounding both church locations. Students are coming from all over the world to attend university and master's degree courses. These courses are incredibly cheap compared to other studies around the world. And one admission requirement is that they be fluent in the English language. So yes, it's expensive to take a family of 6 to a European nation. But thankfully, Berlin is one of the most affordable cities in the entire continent. And from one city, we can invest in the next generation of believers from all over the world. And when their time with us is done, they will return home to China and Brazil and Lebanon and Africa and Canada and more, and impact the future generations of believers right in their home. From one investment, the seeds and fruit of that investment can go all over the world. We are excited to get over there and to link arm in arm with a faithful remnant of believers who are witnesses of Jesus in their city. And with them together, allow God to continue a work of multiplication that will spread all over the world. I sincerely hope that you will join us in this work. On your screens, you'll see our website, email, phone number, other ways to connect with us. I'd love to have a further conversation with you about this. We were looking for prayer partners and we were looking for financial partners. But for now, I just want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I covet your prayers as we embark on this journey to Germany together.